Easy, thanks, sir.
Meg 3, priority 4, fall at 539 West Old Fourth.
Medcom, Meg 20.
Medic 20, go, Medcom South.
We're in the area searching anything further.
That's a negative. This is an RA from Law. It looks like they got one unit en route.
Meg 251, priority 2, respiratory at 14508 Boeing Tech Boulevard.
Praise me. We'll continue to search with fire. Station 501, Medic 20.
Over 501.
We didn't see anything when we drove through there. We did see that one gentleman walk along.
Hello, friends. Good evening.
Traffic, see that soon.
August 1st, 2024. First day of August, and we are live on the streets of Austin for a little bit this evening. Wanted to come out. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow morning, as a friend of mine that you guys have seen on the show before, DC Dave, is going to be having a procedure, and I'm going to be taking him there. So I'm not going to be streaming in the morning, but I will be streaming tomorrow night for Austin After Dark.
Receive Meg 3, go to Medcom South.
Appreciate you, 11.
All right. So every time I come out here and do these late afternoon evening streams, it ends up being a much better stream than than normally. So a lot more going on, a lot more action, and hopefully it'll be that way this evening. Right now, the only thing happening in the city is a rollover. So this morning, after I was live this morning, there was a Engine 25, which is based up around Duval and 183 area. They called in to get a time of death on skeletal remains. Now, I don't know what the skeletal remains were about, if it was murder, if it was just somebody that died in a house, whatever. I'm not sure what it was, but it was definitely skeletal remains, and I'm having trouble finding any information about it. Kathy, what's up? What's up? What's up? Jeffrey, what's up? Thanks, guys, for being on here. I'm not gonna be able to work in the morning. Hang on, I'm going under trees. Jeez Louise. Hang on. I'm not going to be able to work in the morning, so I figured I'd come out and get an extra stream in tonight and feed the algorithm. The algorithm loves when you're live. My buddy DC Dave, that you guys have seen on the show quite a bit, son's having a procedure done, and I'm going to be going with him to that. So Dave is family, and we take care of family. All right. So what I was just talking about was the skeletal remains that was found up there. I missed the actual call out. I heard the call out to the call, so I missed the address. But I did hear Engine 25 call for a time of death. They did call for a time of death for skeletal remains, and I mean, that is what it is. Does not mean that it was a murder or anything like that. It could very well just be that, somebody died in their house and it laid there for, 6 months. So, and I'm not finding any information about what it was. The city. Same thing happened last night. There was a report that a body was found down on Little Texas. I could not find anything about it. And this is the problem with how the city of Austin took away and encrypted all of their radio traffic. We have no idea what's happening until they tell us. And I do not trust any government to tell us. This is what I trust the city of Austin to do. I trust them to gaslight us. I trust them to tell us what they want us to hear. That's what I trust. And I can almost assure you that you're not going to find out what you need to know. And they don't like it that they don't like it that I'm out here doing this. They don't like it that I'm showing people's dirty laundry and I'm rubbing the city's nose in a lot of their stuff. And they don't like it at all. But, in the beginning, they basically just kind of acted like I didn't even exist, I guess hoping that I would go away overnight, which a lot of new channels that get started, they do end up going away overnight because it is hella expensive to do this. And it takes a hell of a lot of time to do this as well. But I think they see that we're not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. We are somewhat successful. I'm hoping that we're going to be more successful into the future, but screw the city of Austin. Let's put it that way. Sorry. I put up with a lot of bullshit to do this. And let's see, I'll check APD reports at 7 when they get released. I'll let you know. That would be awesome. Like I said, it would be up in the Duval 183 area. It was Engine 25 that requested, you know what? Sorry, to me it looks like that camera is crooked. And that's driving me nuts right now. My wife says I'm OCD, but I don't believe that. But that's driving me nuts right now. I think it's because I'm kind of catty-cornered to that car. Maybe? Alright, we'll leave it at that. Alright, we'll leave it at that right there.
Agent 49, they'll get records started right away. They will work on getting a unit over to you.
Alright, Pecan Park, motor investigation. Alright, well, we're stuck at this light right now because a train was coming through. We're stuck like Chuck. Ain't that nice? Ah. Shit balls. Nothing's working for me tonight, guys. What the heck is happening here? Let's see. Engine number 25, Kathy. Oh, it is. It is crooked. All right. Y'all, meet my mother. She is actually in the YouTube chat. That would be my mom up in North Dallas. North of Dallas. It is crooked. It is crooked. There, that's better. I think that's better. Is that better? All right. So, I will be at the Justice of the Peace tomorrow morning to get the, I have a restraining order I have to take out on a couple of people, sadly. And, you know, when you do this kind of work, sometimes you irk the wrong people. That's Anna. We were just talking about that. I don't. So, it was right after I went off of live earlier that I heard it called out. It was Engine 25, which they're based right there at Duval and 183 area, and they had requested a time of death for skeletal remains. Again, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a murder or anything like that. I mean, it very well could be, you know, an old person that died in their house and nobody knew about it, and they laid there until they got skeletonized. You know what I mean? It could be anything. But again, I do not trust this city to tell us what we need to know in a timely manner. It is the way it is. But we're looking for it. Kathy, who's in the chat, is one of the best researchers I've ever met in my life. She is going to dig through the reports tonight when they're released, and hopefully I will have more information for you. I'm bringing Kathy into the TV show that we're making as a researcher, and I can't wait to work with her on it. I can't wait to say, Kathy is my researcher. So anyway, yeah, Kathy's worried about the guy that's after me right now. I know my mom's in the chat, or she's up watching at least. Everybody's worried about it, but I want you guys to know that this guy that's threatening me, he ain't, you know, it's all right. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
Medic 12, priority 4 to the patient at 330 West Middleway.
I have a lot of friends that are. Hang on. I didn't hear what that call was. Heart problems. Yeah, Kathy, and you know, my mom is not used to the job that I do. You know, doing all of this, followers, fans, attention, enemies. So, and you know, I have my kids I worry about, so I worry. I know when you and I are talking, I lead on that I'm not, but I hope you know that I do worry. I mean, I don't necessarily worry, but I take it seriously. Let's put it that way. I do take my safety and my family's safety very seriously. We've had, I've had some, this is the...
Priority 32 heart problems at 9.
This is the first real threat that I've, like, well, it's not the first threat, but it's the first threat that somebody could really follow through on it if they found me.
I got you were in the area, just attempting to locate.
Did I just make that worse?
Yes.
I did. I gotta clean my windshield. Alright, well, you know what? That's as good as it's gonna get. So here's the other thing I wanted to tell you guys about that I'm working on. I'm working with a web developer. We're gonna have a completely separate website from the Dash website. Yeah, man, it's stupid. I don't know why people, everything that I reported about that man was 100% accurate, and he just doesn't like his dirty laundry being aired. So, but what I was going to say was, you know what, I'll make a post about the other thing. We've got work to get to. I'm bumping my gums too much. Fire alarm, odor investigation.
Medic 20, priority 4 overdose at 2107 Boca Raton Drive.
Overdose. What do you want to bet it's fentanyl? It wasn't too long ago that we had I believe it was 1,000% increase in overdoses in one day, and it was what it was where am I at? 38th Street.
Responding 1500 East Palmer Lane, moving north.
What it was they had some crack. They had crack cocaine and marijuana that was laced with fentanyl, and it was being sold in the downtown area right around the arch. And everybody that was buying some pot or buying some crack or cocaine, whatever you want to call it, they were ODing on fentanyl because they were taking massive doses of fentanyl and didn't even realize it. And the overdose numbers went up 1,000% within a few hours in the city. That's pretty wild. Thank goodness the people that were selling that trash, they were caught. And I believe that there were so many people. I think there was 8 people that died or something like that. I can't remember now, but they will be charged with murder. They will be charged with murder for selling fentanyl-laced dope. Anybody that in Texas, if you sell fentanyl and somebody dies from it, you can be charged with murder now, and I think that's a good thing. I think it is a very good thing. Man, our viewer numbers are up right now. We're already over 100 viewers across the board. That's good stuff. Thanks, everybody. Welcome in. Hope you guys enjoy seeing the city. Even the messed up parts of the city that I show you. That lady does not look happy right there. The look on her face was like, I cannot believe I'm riding this fucking bike in this heat. She did. She looked unhappy. But of course, if I was riding a bike in this heat, I would be looking unhappy too. I would not be happy. Yeah, so tomorrow, I'm not going to have anything going on during the day. I may go live just to make fun of Dave after his procedure while he's still under a little bit of anesthesia. Maybe we can get him to act a fool. Other than that, I will be live again for Austin After Dark tomorrow night. New episode of Austin After Dark. Maybe we can get an anesthetized DC Dave in the car with us for Austin After Dark. See how that goes. How do y'all think that would go? Isn't that how you say it? Anesthetized? Anesthetized? I think that's how it said. Anesthetized. Oh man, it is so hot out here. It is steamy, steamy hot right now. Let's see. So, yesterday afternoon, kind of out by where I live, there was a car accident. It was a really, really bad car accident. They had a lot of people injured. One person, they were doing CPR on the person right next to the car. It was horrible. It was up at Lake Creek Parkway in 620. It was a very, very bad car accident. Yeah, man, the anesthesia, people under anesthesia are great. I cannot wait to get him on camera tomorrow. It's gonna be wonderful. I'm never gonna let him live it down. I may not be able to do it live because you never know what he's gonna. Shit, with Dave, you never know what he's gonna say when he's sober, much less when he's on anesthesia. Who knows what he'll say then? Gonna be funny. Poor Dave. DC Dave's a good friend. I love him. He's an awesome guy. He's like an undomesticated house cat. That's what he is. And he hates it when I call him that. Oh, man. Let's see. That's the state hospital. Used to be the insane asylum here in Austin. It's a big place. It's a beautiful place. I forget what that's called now, though. But it was the insane asylum back before, they made insane asylums non-existent. Your daughter was so funny after. Yeah, man, that anesthesia stuff is crazy, Kathy. It's funny stuff. It is funny stuff. I think I'm going to stay up in the north part of Austin tonight. I don't think I'm going to venture too far out of the north. I've got to start making it a point to where when I'm in an area like the north part of Austin, that I stay in that part of Austin, because if I go and start chasing calls down south, then something's going to come in up north, and I just end up spending like 15-20 minutes in between each call running the road. So I'm going to stay up here in North Austin tonight, and we're going to catch the calls up here.
Just responded back to this broker return call, met with PD. Nothing was found by him. They called that phone number back that was listed in the call text and advised that the information we have, but we're unable to find a patient here at this location.
Oh, man. Citizen says one person killed in a quadruple shooting. Police are investigating after gunfire rang out this afternoon near North Aurora up in Colorado, fatally wounding one victim and injuring 3 others. That's so sad. Guys, if y'all don't have the Citizen app installed on your phone, hang on. If you guys do not have the Citizen app installed on your phone, you should install it. I mean, I'm not just saying that because, I'm contracted to them, but I mean, you can honestly, the things that happen around you that you don't even realize, and on their premium, their paid plan, which you don't have to pay to use. you don't have to pay to use Citizen, but if you do, then it'll alert you if you are around convicted sex offenders. And you can also go back and look at events in the past. Like, all of my videos are there on Citizen, and you can go back and look at all of my previous videos from these incidents. You can watch my lives. You can watch it all right there on the app.
Be advised that the friend took a ride to Uber right up here, but we can't find said friend.
Carbon monoxide. Let's see where that's at. That's way. Oh man, traffic on 35 is messed up right now. Holy smokes. I don't know if any of you guys are still at work and about to be heading home. Anybody watching that does live in Austin, which I would say probably 70% of my audience is here in Austin. You might want to avoid 35. And that's something else I wanted to talk about, because it bothers me. The bigger this is getting, the bigger the channel's getting, the more we're growing, the more we have viewers from outside of Austin. Like you guys that are here right now, I know every one of you. I mean, you guys are on my lives, we're chatting, and it's kind of like, we have kind of a friendship. And I'm a little worried as the channel grows and the chat gets diluted with, other people that may not necessarily be from Austin, or I don't want to lose that kind of small channel feel that we have right now. That it feels like it feels like we're just kind of like a group, and I love it, but it does worry me that the bigger this gets, the more we're going to lose that kind of small channel feel. And it's growing. The channel is growing very fast right now, and I love it. I mean, I'm not complaining that the channel's growing, but yeah, I mean, we're doing really, really well. Let's see, I've added on YouTube, I've added 80 subs this week. That's not bad. Or in the last 7 days, I've added 80. And over on X, which is where probably 95% of my audience is at, I'm adding. I mean, we're growing like a weed over there. When I very first started doing this, and I very first started a channel. Whoa! Dang, woman. Stranded boater.
Checker 3 is pure. You want to get on this channel?
Trying to see where that's at.
Hey, Philip, I got the chip on you. I'm over here at 33. Let me check that for you.
Okay. Yeah, there's no way I could make it to that. That's probably off behind the... I'll tell you what. Let's go. Let's try to... Y'all want to go to the stranded... to the boater call? Let's go to that. Let's see if we can make it down there. I'd like to get some video of that, of a stranded boat, of the Austin Fire Department's boat unit. What am I doing here? So, also, I've got met a guy the other night. He's a musician locally here, and he is going to be, I need intro music. So I'm gonna commission him to create a 30-second intro jingle for intro music and outro music. Joe, what's up, man? How are you doing? You better be being good. You better be being good, boy. We are on our way to an incident that happened on Lady Bird Lake, where looks like there is somebody stranded out in the water, which it's kind of odd that the fire department well, I guess it's really not that odd that the fire department goes to it, but let's see, what is this, airport? We can take airport all the way over to 35. Alright.
AFD box 102 at 110 San Antonio Street.
I didn't hear what that...
Engine 1, respiratory in AFD box
Alright, there you
102 at 110 San Antonio Street.
Spokesman! The VW Bug. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what Kathy can come up with the skeletal remains that were found earlier today. I'm kind of interested to see if it was, something nefarious, or if it was just, an aged, unattended death, or something like that. Very interested to see what she can come up with. You would think skeletal remains.
Negative, I believe they have changed their call time.
Hang on.
1362 East Riverside Drive. XR20. Stranded voter in AFD box 2202. F1352 to 1362 East Riverside Drive. Respond with engine 13, battalion 1020.
There's 1 and 110 San Antonio.
Engine 22, overdose in AFD box
Oh, man.
2204 at Hogan Avenue and Montopolis Drive.
Next 4 priority 2 overdose at
Engine
Hogan
22, overdose in
Hogan
AFD box 2204
and Montopolis.
at Hogan Avenue and Montopolis Drive.
Y'all, I am starving. I am where's my pistachios?
Squad 281, with stage, with my conflict at Painted Sunset and Brook Avenue. Yeah, your what 3 words doesn't match the map. You have a better address.
They're trying to use the.
Stand by for 91, let me check with the call taker.
They're trying to use what 3 words to find this boater out on Lady Bird Lake. Does everybody know what when I say something about what 3 words? Do y'all know what that is?
Box FT17
Hang on.
at 6704 Campina Crossing.
What 3 words?
56.
They so just very quickly, what 3 words?
Dispatch from engine 20. Can you show boat 20 responding?
At 6704
Receive boat 20 responding.
Crossing.
So, what 3 words is a system that is used here in Austin. It's basically like having an address anywhere you go. If you are out in the middle of the lake, okay,
5 priority 4 exposure to 600 First Street.
that if you're out in the middle of the lake, you're not at an address, you install this app on your phone called What 3 Words, and what ends up happening is if you need 911 or you need help, if you don't have any idea where you're at, you don't have an address, you just simply do not know how to tell them to find you. You open the app, and then it gives you 3 words, and then you give the dispatcher, the fire department, or the police those 3 words. They can then look on their What 3 Words map and find you. Every square meter of land has 3 words assigned to it. And so no matter where you're at, you can be found. No matter where you're at, you can be found. And the city of Austin uses that almost exclusively.
Go ahead, 95.
Take that call for demand 5.
So when you're listening to the fire radio and you hear them talk about, you know, they'll say, okay, what's the 3 words?
Medic 15, are we close to the environmental exposure?
That's what they're talking about. Altered mentation.
Engine 1's direct. We're up Riverside. We're gonna circle back around.
They're trying to find this boater. Apparently he's on the...
We're on top of that altered Q if you want to get that to us.
He's on the south shore of Lady Bird on the east side of 35.
Visual Medic 5 flying 600 South 1st Street, maybe 2 Medcom South.
Woo, look at this guy. Y'all about to see him. He's shirtless and he is...
There's nobody on the curb. Nobody's flying me down. My left clear.
Look at that guy. He's happy to be shirtless.
Go to Medcom South and received Medic 15. Go to Medcom South with ladder 17.
Listen to me. I sound jealous.
40's cleared. Dale Children's. Come out to the station. Pick up our ALS student. Receive Medic 20.
I sound jealous, guys.
Medic 37, priority 2 respiratory at 6704 Campina Crossing.
Oh, come on, man. Okay.
37 responding to 6704 Campina Crossing.
Come on. Move it or lose it, people. We got places to go. Well, I tell ya.
Squad 281 direct on cancel.
Oh man, it's gonna throw us on the... Is it gonna throw us on the upper deck? Yes, it's throwing us on the upper deck. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. It can throw us on the upper deck. So do you guys see how the how downtown looks hazy? Hang on, I'm gonna let me get you guys a better view. Okay, we are connected. Let me get you guys a better view. I want to show you guys how hazy it is. And it's because... Hang on.
Engine 7, Engine 5, traffic accident in AFD box 203 at
Ladder 17 from Medic 15, y'all can cancel. Receiving.
What am I doing here, y'all? What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm trying to get my other camera loaded. And for some reason, I'm having issues getting it loaded. Alright, it's loading. Alright, my other camera's booting up. One sec.
traffic accident in AFD box 203 at 1600 Cedar
1600 Cedar
Avenue.
Avenue.
You made contact, let me know, find out where you parked the car trailer.
Okay. me show you all this now.
When you make contact, find out where you are.
Let me show you guys what I want to show you. Hang on. Do y'all see how hazy it looks? Is the camera picking it up very well? It looks very hazy. That is Saharan dust that made it over the ocean all the way here. It's jacking up it jacks up my sinuses. The skyline of Austin. Beautiful city. I love Austin. I've been here a long time now, and I love this place. There is the Capitol right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the Capitol's over there. You gotta love the city of Austin. But look out through there, back behind the buildings, you can see how it looks very, it looks... What was that? Oh man, that's down towards Lulling. Guys, am I still live? Are we on here? I can't tell. I haven't seen a chat come in a while. Sometimes I don't trust this OBS. What are you doing, lady? Yeah, I don't know if we're on here or not. Let me see. Let me check something. It shows that I'm live. I think we're still live. Yeah, I think we're live.
Activation high rise. In AFD box 102 at 504 Lavaca Street.
504 Lavaca.
Control Medic 28 responding to Hillmore Drive and Colston Drive.
At 504 Lavaca Street. On S 203.
504 Lavaca.
Ladder 1.
Control Medic 28, correction, responding to 5900 US 183.
Medic 28, go Firecom East, engine 1104.
What the hell was that noise? That was a semi up there. There is the main Austin police. It's the APD headquarters right there. Gotta love that. Back during the riots, this whole area was nuts right down through here. This is where a lot of people got shot with the rubber bullets, and I mean it was crazy down here during the riots in 2020, the George Floyd riots.
Engine 7 from Engine 5, y'all can cancel.
It was crazy down here.
Engine 7 received. Yeah, I added EMS. You got Medic 33 coming.
Alright, we gotta get on. Every bottle filled with local pride.
37, clear cancel, you've been replaced.
That is the...
Victoria at 6704 Campina crossing.
Okay. We got to get down to Riverside. That's where I'm headed. I'm headed to Riverside. We're going to go down there to where they're doing that boat rescue. A boat rescue. Man, I get really good Starlink signal right here. Oh, come on, car. Driving Miss Daisy, 35 miles an hour on the freeway. We'll stay right here. So they should be right there, but I can't see. They should just be right there. They should be right there. Please don't turn. Don't turn, don't turn. Stay green, stay green. They should be right there, actually. There they are, right there. Man, another choking call. No, we can't get down in there.
Hey, man, we're in the shoulder. Just those right here. You got no vision. Y'all good and clear.
It's 35 received, thank you.
Alright.
No, just tell you, if you want to cross over there, I'll go down and block traffic down the road. No water.
16.
Yeah, why don't y'all head over to those, that mid-rise there, southeast corner of 35 and Riverside. We're going to be walking down there towards the new boardwalk area. Y'all head in that direction. And do me a favor. If you have some two-stroke fuel, bring it with you in a rope. And maybe this guy's just out of fuel. We can give him some fuel and he can be on his way.
Well, that's nice of them.
Receive. We'll start heading that way.
That is nice of them.
49 responding. 4101 West Park. We're moving to Midtown North.
Alright, refresh.
29, Midcom North with engine 28.
Alright, we're gonna turn up Burton Drive
Block
down
fuel,
here.
any response for blocking, please? Medic 28 from Engine 1104.
Let's see, that's Parker.
43, he said he's on a private dock, 12-foot inflatable board with the outboard little motor. 3, inflatable boat, the little outboard motor. We'll be there in about 5 minutes.
That guy is...
Heading out to Sealand.
Oh man, I shouldn't have came down this road. I'm gonna lose signal down here.
Not a problem, I was over here from it.
AFD 2501 at 12,000 on 88 Jacksonville Road on fire possible trash fire in AFD 2501 at 12,000 1
See? Had I stayed up north, we would be at that fire. Connect. Alright, we're back.
Medicaid priority 3 psych at 5007 Linwood.
Jollyville.
Receivers 495,007 Linwood, moving Medcom Central.
Receive Medicaid, go to Medcom Central.
Alright, what is this? Old Torf. Alright, this is what I was looking for right here.
201 Convention 251.
There's always some craziness happening right up through here.
Go ahead, quit 201. Yes, sir. Both vehicles are drivable with minimal damage. We're going to be getting them off this highway. If you want to assist us with closing down the lanes here in a minute, and then blocker 201, you also cancel.
That's affirmative. Are you going to try to take that Pflugerville Parkway exit?
That's affirmative, sir.
Why is this? I think something is wrong with the stream.
Italian one.
Go for 20.
We're exactly where I said we are. We're out there on the southeast corner of I-35 and
Something is off here.
guy has a inflatable. Y'all throw a rope around it, take him back across the lake to his car, hit the deck motor. We'll be waiting for y'all here.
Let me see.
Receive, we're just a few minutes away.
Cool.
Okay, lady. I thought you were gonna walk out.
Take 4234, we're going to start moving over.
Something's up with the stream. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to reset everything.